We are muted. We are no longer muted. I'm talking to no one. So, what's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Now, we're going to be diving in to a little bit of Wolcen. Now, reason why, right? Let's break this particular portion down as to why we're doing Wolcen today and why we're not doing Torchlight. Well, the reason that's happening is because my Torchlight is not working. It is not operating as it should. It's very sad, but they are assuring me, I've been assured that I will in fact get to play here in a couple days. And their big thing there is because, well, there wasn't really anything they could do. They're opening a ticket, they're doing all that fun stuff. So right now we're just kind of hanging out, playing the waiting game, trying to figure out what's going on there. But it is what it is. You know, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna jump in, do some Wolcen, and we're doing Wolcen because that one was the, I'll say, the current leader in terms of polls. A lot of you guys really enjoy Wolcen, so we're going to play a little bit of that. We're going to play a little bit of that today. And we're going to start a new character. It's going to be a blast, real good times. And I think everybody is just going to have just a fantastic, fantastic little time with that. So, before we get started, there's a couple things that I'm messing with here. And un momento, por favor. Okay. All right, so we want to do, let's jump in, let's bump the sound a little bit, right? Need to have a little bit of, that's a little too much, a little too much bump, a little too much bump. How about that? I think that sounds good. I think that sounds good. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead, we'll just dive on in. It'll be a fantastic experience, and we'll get to check out some Wolcen, especially for those of you guys that have been, you know, kind of aching to see this game, but really just haven't been able to. So it's a solid game. We're just kind of in a limbo type of thing right now when it comes to what we're actually getting and what they need to do from a development standpoint. And coming from the Torchlight perspective, I'm actually kind of glad that I'm not in there right now because it is getting absolutely bombarded, just destroyed in terms of people coming into the game, which is great. You have a lot of individuals that are trying to get in there. They're having a really good time. People, the Torchlight fans are just ravenous right now, jumping in there and checking things out. So I'm pretty stoked. I am pretty stoked to get up in there once we have a chance. Okay. So the thing with Wolcen is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get a new character started. Let's we'll go cut the chitter chat and start a nice little new character here. There's no classes in the game, so you just kind of build your own class, and that's the way it really all kind of works. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change a character here, right? And we're gonna create a character. So here's kind of the character creator. You got a female, got a male. Dude's looking just hella jacked. I mean, we're talking less than 1% body fat. So things are really trending the appropriate direction on this guy. And girl, kind of the same way, just great shape. So let's go ahead and let's hop through a few of these. So here's your standard issue haircuts. You know, we got some bald, we got a little nice taper. We got this action here. Oh, got the old rusty comb over. That's a beaut. Okay, kind of like it looks like a Fight Club style situation here. A little Castaway, and we're back to bald. So, yo, wooden check-in. What's up? What's going on, Ian? What are we Oh, dude, wooden. Oh, shit. Alright, we'll go with this super edgy haircut. We want to just do, like, jet black. We want to do, like, why? What are we looking for tips? Are we looking... What are we looking like? Maybe this? Maybe a little bit of... Maybe a little bit of this. We can go the full-on ninja if we want. We could just do, like, hardcore saturation. Do, like, the full kind of ninja haircut here. We could do that if we want. But, you know what? Honestly, guys, we're not here to play dress-up. We're not here to create the best-looking character. We're here to jump in and have a damn just straight-up nonsense type of approach to some Wolcen. So you can adjust your left eye and your right eye. So that's pretty cool. You got a little like heterochromia action going on. Look at that. You got like a laser eye, so that's neat. You can really intimidate your enemies. Oh, straight up jet black. So if you watch Supernatural, you're like possessed. So, or just blind. Oh, or that. If you want true laser eyes, that's kind of it. I think we're going to stick with the standard issue eyes here. Don't necessarily think we need anything too crazy. We've got some stubble, got a beard, got the goatee, got the full-on mountain man action. We got this Viking thing. That sounds cool. We'll just do that. We're going to call this one Stream It In. That sounds beautiful. Fantastic, guys. So we got our wooden club. We look great, and let's get started. Let's dive in. Let's see a little bit of Wolcen. Welcome to the Wolcen Alpha, where all of your dreams may come true. I've never seen that axe in the game. I would like to wield that axe and fight whatever it is this dude is fighting. He's fighting some demons. Some demons. All right, cool. I like the way they put the tiny URL in here. I wish I could click that. That'd be nice. That'd be a little bump, little addition. You know, it's the small things. It's the small things that make the most sense. All right, let's load it out. Dude, Ian, it's absolutely true. Like, I got like the Castaway starter kit going on right now. So we'll see what happens. It's caving. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's Wolcen. This is where our journey begins, friends. This is it. Let us run. Go ahead and break these things down. FPS taking a hit, which is really great. Oh, there's a tutorial. That's cool. Didn't see a tutorial last time I got started, so there's that for all you guys. Fantastic. You guys getting started, you jump in and see the tutorial. We got a cool little altar here. So, we're choosing some tomes, guys. Now, for those of you who don't know Wolcen, tomes are how you acquire abilities. We either get lightning hands, or we can shoot fireballs. So, there's that. So, what do you guys think? You guys think fireballs, or you guys thinking lightning hands? Fireballs, lightning hands. This is going to set the tone for the entire game. The entire thing. No, it won't. It won't. I am, Ian. I'm in the other one because they shut the technical beta 2 down. So this is kind of showcasing the alpha version of the one that's available on Steam. So we're kind of waiting right now for the beta and all that stuff. It's fun times. It's fun times. But I mean that's what we're in for. This is it. This is it. Yeah, they shut it down. Jeff, I know, man. We got that nice chest there. We got a nice little gold to go in our coin purse, you know? We're going to be able to buy all the things. All of the things. All right, so we got some lightning bolts. So we got to dodge through that to not, you know, die. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to beat this dude to death with my club because I can't be bothered. I am, though, guys. I am super pumped about the beta for this game. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I need it to be here. I gotta have it. Gotta have it. I also want to know a little bit more about the story, you know? Yeah, living... John, you are right, man. Living, overrated. I don't even know why I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just running through here, just beating things to death. You know, regular stuff. Burning my rage. Burning my umbra. Alright, so we haven't gotten a single loot drop. But you know what? That's okay. I need to upgrade my club. Maybe get a nice little one with maybe a, you know, a nail in it or something. John, I'm doing good, man. I am doing great. For those of you guys that are joining and didn't get to hear the news, I was gonna do Torchlight Frontiers today. But my game install is not working. I'm actually having a pretty rough time with that right now. So what I did though is I got a support ticket opened up, so hopefully it'll be ready by this weekend, and I'll be able to stream some of that for you guys, because that's another just just so well done alpha. So all right, so going around looking for some chests here. You know, regular stuff. Tutorial just popped up, told me to explore. Here I am. Found this guy. More gold. Lining those coffers. Lining those coffers. Yeah, there's a lot of people, Ian. I'm in the Discord right now, and the alpha channels, kind of talking to them. And there's a lot of people that are having issues installing it, downloading it, and essentially performance. But that's to be expected. It's an alpha. It's why we're there. You know, we're there to provide feedback, to give people, you know, a taste of, hey, this is the development cycle. This is what we're here for, you know? We're here to provide a little feedback, make the game as best as it can go. Yeah, Jeff, you know, you might be right. I got used to that technical beta. You know what I'm saying? We got the chests, but that's about it. Let's see. Yep, there's one. More gold. Gold on gold on gold. So what are you guys thinking for this character? I mean, I know this is early. This is really early. We just started. We're, you know, a few minutes in. But what are you guys thinking? You think we should invest a lot into our ferocity, into our melee side of things? Or our dexterity for an archer build? Or maybe a caster type build? What are you guys thinking? Because I gotta say, I'm pretty much down for anything. At this point, I've played it all. Alphas, yeah. John, look, I'm gonna level with you, man. You have uncovered the secret. You need to get out. You need to get to a safe location now, because the gaming companies are coming, man. They are coming for you. Activision, they just activated. They're gone. That's it. SWAT team coming your direction. Dual daggers. Ooh, Jeff. A little rogue action. A little stick 'em up. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of let them think about it. Maybe if I didn't miss stuff, that would be cool too. Big Hammer Hulk. Okay, absolutely, absolutely. You know, I think we could do that. We could definitely do like a Hulkbuster style, dual wield, Warhammer up in your face type of just nonsense. I'm in. All right, let's get the show on the road. You know, we kind of got this whole thing down. We got a few other things we need to be doing, so let's get up in there. By the way, so these little arrow keys right here, guys, see how I can rotate my camera to get a nice little aerial view of me, center of the universe? That's gone. That's going away. So if I do that as we go through, that is a feature that is no longer there. So please keep that in mind. I knew it was a trap. I knew it. Oh, the rain. Now, if we had gone with lightning hands, I'm not saying it was a mistake. But if we had gone with lightning hands, we could actually be doing some lightning to the water, and the water would increase our lightning damage, but also it would AoE. So it would pretty much electrocute anything in the water around that area. So, you know, keep that in mind. Well, how we doing? Big boy bruiser coming out. Get rid of some of these. Skull crusher. Oh yeah. Give him the juice, baby. Give him the juice. Take care of some of these ads. Well, ad management. That's what it is, guys. Got to do a lot of ad management. If you're not managing your ads are going to manage you. That's what we always say. You know, you're going for world first Lich King that I didn't do at all. So that's not something I did. But if you are, you got to manage those ads. That's just the way it is. Brother Leon. Wonder if he's related to Resident Evil's Leon. Cool. Tutorial accomplished. Great job, guys. We did it. All of us. We're off to Ravencrest. The land of magic and dragons. Here we are. Welcome to the beginning of your new adventure. As always, guys, you gotta make sure skirt those outsides. So, while we're going through this little introductory zone here, let's chat a little bit about Warhammer Chaosbane and their announcement of the private beta going live March 7th. March 7th. Let's talk about that for a second. What are our thoughts around that? Leon, get out of my face! Get! Scat you. You are causing me problems. But it's interesting. I was looking at kind of what came with the private beta, what was in the private beta, and there's some interesting things in there, which we can talk about. There was. So the first full act is available. The Sewers of Nuln. There is 2 playable characters in solo or co-op, and that's the Soldier of the Empire and the High Elf Mage. I'm sorry, the first act is the Sewers of Nuln and fight the Daemons of Nurgle. And then we have the Soldier and the High Elf Mage, and then what they call mini customization options, advanced so far as level 20, and unlock mini skills. I'm not entirely sure what amount of skills or what that means going to level 20, but it's in there. We get that. So that's something that I pre-ordered. I'll jump in and kind of showcase that to you guys. There's no NDA or anything like that around it, so we can chat about it and figure it out. You know, see what we want to do. It is an RPG or an ARPG, John. It's actually, I mean, it's shaping up to be pretty decent. So it's a action RPG, kind of hack and slash looter, however you want to describe it. And it's set in the time period right after the War of Chaos. And humanity is kind of going back into this capital. Now, I'm not by any means a Warhammer expert, so please forgive if I've misstep. We're going back into the capital because we need to get something, and there's some chaos kind of spawnlings that are still around there. and we have to eliminate them. So, yeah, it is a looter, all that fun stuff, and it's actually launching June 4th this year. So, that's something to keep an eye on, and you know, going forward, if it's interesting, you know, something that you want to get, great. But yeah, I'll be doing a kind of showcase, I guess, and show you guys here's what it all is. Here's what's all in here. Here's what you get. Here's the way it kind of plays. Here's the overall feel of it. So yeah, pretty great. All right, let's go ahead. Let's throw these down there. Let's throw this one down here. Let's make things interesting. Requires level 9. Yeah, I got some gear in here. But things are looking like I need to be a little bit higher level. So the potions are fine. We'll throw some rings on just to make things speed up a little bit. And I don't really need that. Do I have any neck pieces? I do. I have this one. So we'll throw that on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll make things a little bit more interesting for us. Yeah, Jeff, I saw that. That's gonna be my next little adventure here. So let's go ahead and let's get those things spent. So we got 10 of these things, guys. This is a big choice. Right now our willpower is looking pretty set because we have the gear that kind of bumped us up. So what do we want to go? Do we want to go a mage? Do we want to go straight melee? Toughness is something that always gives you something. And by the way, Wolcen's doing away with these weak, good, exceptional things. So this is subject to change as time goes on. But I'm curious, do you guys want to be what? Let's this is your party. Do what you want to. What do you guys think? I've played it all, so we can build this one together. So ferocity gives some obviously melee damage modifiers, attack speed, some defensive, some crit damage. We have that. We got some toughness, which is health, defense, stam, damage resistance naturally. We have agility, which is more of your ranged style stuff for damage modifiers, things like that. Let's do it. Let's do a Hulk build. You know, we can do that. We'll just jump in. We can always reset these. So I'm gonna divert these a little bit, like so. We'll do one more over here so we can give ourselves a little bit of health and stuff. And here's our fly out. So, that's right, man. Theorycraft a fiery paladin, boy. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm lost. We could do, yeah. Honestly, that would be good. Like flame and a heavy hammer. I'd be down for that. So let's do that. We can do like a two-hander, just straight up nasty brutality style melee. Incorporate a little bit of like fire damage, things like that. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Like a damn vengeance paladin, straight retribution. Smiting fools. Smiting them. Alright, we can go down this windy road. It rains forever in this game, too. Yeah, it's like, smite the infinite, purge them. That's it. That's it. Devin and Jeff, you guys got that down. Like, you guys are like Templars. Just wiping people out. Alright. So me and brother Leon, you know, squad out. I like the way he's in like a full suit of armor. Has these like hardcore basically everything, and he looks at me, new adventurer, and goes, you know what, bro, I'm just gonna leave you with your fancy stick and wooden shield because that seemed to work super well for you killing that big thing, so we'll just let you do that. Much appreciate, brother Leon. Much appreciate. A real team player. Blocking my projectiles. All right. We have a cellar. Let's explore. Who goes there? Friend or foe? Undead vomiters. Gotta get rid of these guys. Come on now, quit running from me. There it is. There it is. These guys are just summoning these dudes all over the place, and I am not having it. Oh, ghoul. Sick. Wow, that was a lot. Yeah, no shit, right? At least I'm not walking around like just naked as hell. Okay, this dude is hitting me with a Dougie, and I am not having it. All right. Brother Leon is like the ultimate like in the way dude. I swear, this guy driving me up a wall right now. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, man, what's up? Let me block your fireballs, bro. You got it. No problem. Anything you need. Look at this pickaxe. Yeah, I know. Ghoul right at the start. I was like, all right, well. I'm sitting there watching my health pool go from like 200 to like 40, and I'm just like, I guess I'll just spam this thing and not die. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, we got some cool thief stuff. I'm gonna wear some of my thief boots because I don't really like the villager boots that Brother Leon gave me. I think it's more symbolic for me to show that I can do my own thing and I don't need to depend on him my entire life. So I'm gonna do that. And sick. And we'll go ahead and we'll equip this apprentice gown because one, it gives some nice willpower, some umbragen, which is always good. But that minus 6% taken from undead enemies is probably gonna be pretty slick. So, cool. Let's go. Go forth and conquer with our pickaxe of death. The pickaxe of destiny. Let's do it. Yeah, Jeff, let me tell you, man. That ghoul just setting the tone for what the hell this entire play session is gonna be. I swear. Bunch of vomiters and a ghoul. All right, but we're back in it. We're outside, looking to pickaxe some of these guys into the dirt. Brother Leon, get up in there. Come on. Show off your guard duties. Let's see if there's any chests back here. Any chests tucked away. Of course there is. Look at that one, gold inlaid. Oh. Ranger boots, got a nice thief outfit, got a head slot item. That's always good. Now I'm looking the part. Some ranger, ooh, plus 13 to ferocity. That's what we need, guys. That is what we were looking for. You know, if I could just have more of those, that'd be great. A lot of dodge on this thief outfit. Loses some defense, but it's also reinforced. You get some cool other stuff. I don't know. We'll stick with what we got, and we'll adjust. We'll adjust. Yeah, I know. I gotta get that. Gotta get that ferocity, man. Industrialists, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. No shit, right? Brother Leon is honestly right now. I feel like he's really kind of sandbagging. He's just there. I mean, he's having a difficult time. I mean, look at him. Struggling with this thing. Like, what are you truly defending, brother? Because I have no faith in that city if you're the one defending it. I'm an amateur hour out here. Ooh, a peasant hammer. That's the best. Always gotta love the old peasant hammer. It gets the job done. It's dirty, but it gets the job done. Look at that. Yeah. Yep, looks real great. I think I'll stick with my. Let's try this out, guys. Let's do the thing we're trying to do. Let's do the old two-hander, right? We're gonna crush this thing. We're looking for skulls to smash. Look at my character. He looks like he's just ready to ruin somebody's life. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We go deface some tombstones. I mean, I look the part. I got like the shirtless thing going on. There's some skeletons. Deuce vote. God wills. God wills, brother. Industrialist, that is a great question. That is a question I am also trying to figure out, because we should be getting some info on that relatively soon. I mean, okay, relatively soon, because we're supposed to be having beta like Q1, Q2, like, so I'm just as lost as you are in that regard. I need to check the dev roadmap though to see where they're kind of at on that whole thing. Yeah, so we're kind of just at a lack of information right now. But we got some stairs over here, so let's go explore. I mean, we're all about dungeon delving. I mean, that's who we are. So let's jump in, brother Leon. There he is. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah. Don't even give them the satisfaction. Just go in there and show them what we're doing. Oh, a busher. Wow. Brother Leon, good strategy. Block my fireballs. That way, they won't hurt him. I'm trying to move. There we go. There it is. There. Oh, and we got whirlwind. Hell yeah. Wow. Cool. Okay. What are we working with here? Onyx ring, amber ring. You know, I honestly don't think those are gonna be any better than what I got. Nope. Bye. These tomes. Look at these things. There we go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. You know, you put the work in, and you get these things that are good. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna drop some points. We got 20 attribute points, so we're just gonna go straight up ferocity because we're monsters, and we gotta have some toughness, guys. That's the thing, is you gotta balance it out. All right. 9 points on this nonsense grid. All right, got a few things going on here. So first things first is we need to kind of figure out what we want to do from a perspective. So obviously, we most likely want legionary, I would say, or not. Or do we want to go for traps? A little bit of hunter action. We drop the traps. We're able to kind of add a little extra AoE action. Maybe we snare, maybe we root, and then we just hit them with our whirlwind. You know, a little bit of that. So there's all sorts of cool stuff we can do here. On Guardian, we got Shield Bash, which we don't really care too much about that. Umbra Djinn on Arcanist, not necessarily. So, there are quite a few ways to play this. Either way, though, guys, I always go up to the left. Sorry, that's just who I am. So we need to figure out what we're gonna do. I'm thinking we need to go legionary because we're gonna have a lot more rage, a lot more stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll go this path, and then we can just make adjustments as we go. So Rage Djinn, yeah, obviously. Physical damage, that's always important. When battle art is in offensive mode, you generate more rage when hitting enemies. When battle art is in defensive mode, you generate rage when receiving hits. +2 to ferocity. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, sir, thank you, ma'am, on that one. No, I don't do shields. Don't do swords. We'll kind of hang back on those. Temper, unfair fight. Yeah, that sounds pretty great. So we have a few things we need to jump into here, guys. All right, hammers and warhammers is kind of where we're at right now. So we can do a little bit of this. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do Wrath. You know, let's get Wrath early so we can benefit from Wrath early, and then we can, you know, do what we need to do. We can just crush things, kill stuff, you know, regular stuff. So we got a pretty monstrous looking dude right now. What do we got? So Seismic Rift and Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Let me tell you, boys, Whirlwind is a moneymaker. That one's gonna go right there. Seismic Rift, pretty decent. I like Brutal Strike. The Seismic Rift is pretty good, but weapon damage. Seismic Rift, we'll jack with that when we have a few other things going on. But we need to make sure we get our battle art down here, right? And this allows you to switch between offensive and defensive stance. So yeah, we'll kind of see how that's working out. So that's defensive, it looks like. Sick. Offensive. Hardcore, y'all. Let's get out there. Industrialist Double Dagger is fantastic. I love rogue style stuff, and you know, it's just good. Oh, look at that salvage sword. Let me guess, a two-hander. No, I don't think so. Nope. Nope, just a... Dude, that's a nonsense. Look at that thing. That thing is gnarly looking. You're gonna get tetanus off of that right there, my friend. But I like this flare. Do we have any holy fire? Oh man, let me tell you, we will have the holiest of fire. Ooh, that was... We will have the holiest of fire. We just need to get stuff, you know, that has it. So once we do, we'll be set. All right. Let's continue our journey. Now, going through the cemetery, guys, we got quite a few things that we can dive into. Whoop! Wow. Okay. There was some range on that thing. All right, keep in mind, y'all. So, what up, JB? This particular version is an alpha, so it's not going to be the smoothest experience 100% of the time, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and get the axe. Oh, yeah. It's a fantastic move. I like it. I forget what it's called. I'm just going to go ahead and eat those because F it. Just whirlwind this dude into the dirt. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Look at Jared for them games. Oh, okay. Okay, easy. Got some cool stuff here. Got some blues to tinker with. Okay, we got an axe. We got some ranger stuff, which we need because it's some good old-fashioned rage points. You know, and let me just tell you, Industrial, there is nothing wrong with the holy jump from the sky. All right, we got a pretty cool looking axe here. I'm gonna switch something around though. I want to switch these Just like that. Now I can just right click and get it going. And get it going. Oh man, this woodcutter axe is gnarly. Look at this thing, just slicing through things. Ooh. Brother Enoch, thank God Brother Leon came to save you. Gaze of Atma. It's a little slow, but you know what, guys? We're allowing the weight of the axe to use. We're using the weight of the axe, right? I mean, because we're smart players. Look, Enoch's getting drug up. Look at Enoch. He's getting. Oh shit! Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Dude just got blasted over to the damn corner. Leon, what are you doing? Where's you? You just let your comrade just, like, get blasted into the Shadow Realm. He's over here hanging out. That was amazing. Oh, shit, that was great. All right, we got Blazing Undead. Let's see what he's all about. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with my axe, watch him explode and kill me. Huh. Holy Diver. There's a paladin in my guild, that was his name. And he's a pretty decent healer, let me tell you. Tell you what, those crits are absolutely godlike. Woo! Woo! My Lanta. Oh shit, a Nordic sword? Oh. We're about to, like, completely go full-blown Viking on their asses. That's not a two-hander, is it? It is. It's a one-hander. It's a one-hander. F it. Who cares? Let's get it. Let's get it. We're getting pissed. We're going berserker. Full-blown berserker. Oh, look at this. A washing machine of death on this big old boy. The old Gravekeeper. Get some pretty decent synergy if you fire off all your spells to burn Umbra, and then you just have godlike, just like an ass ton of rage that you can just burn on your whirlwind abilities and all that fun stuff. So, you know, life pro tip. Do that. What do we got in here? That chest exactly was where I got my first legendary. Unique, if you want to call it. But I did. Not this time around, though, guys. Unfortunately, not this time around. No, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. You know what? 19. I mean, look, if we're going to go the whole dual hand approach thing for now, because things just die, then, I mean, why not go for the old salvage sword here? Got some high crit damage. Good chance to get health points back. But you know what? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not even gonna worry about that right now. Instead, we're gonna go return to Brother Enoch, who literally like got slingshot across the entire room. So hopefully he didn't like like lag and fall through the floor or something. Oh, here he is. What's up, dude? Look good. Nice. Oh yeah. That story is shaping up to be real good. Brother Enoch. So, if you go out here and you destroy a lot of these tombstones, I believe the Gravekeeper spawns. Ooh, spooky. So let's just windmill these bitches into the earth. And it's nighttime. That's even spookier. Let's see if he spawns. Because I think... Yeah, I think I remember farming this guy. It was a long time ago. It was like a year ago when I was doing this. There he is! There's the old yellow name. What's up? Oh god, I'm dying! Oh lord! He's so strong! He's so strong! He has lightning around him. Die! Oh god! I thought he was dead. Oh lord. Dip out, dip out, dip out, dip out. Woo! There it is, guys. There it is. That's what we were looking for. Hell yeah. Little purple action. Okay. Things are looking up. Look at heavy armor, level 10. We're going big on ferocity. We're going big on willpower. We got some nice toxic damage. And then 50% of toxic damage that we do is returned to us as healing plus 2 damage resistances. Guys, we have so much we're looking forward to. That is... Whew, that's great. That's great. Stoked. Stoked. Made my day. Let me tell you. We got a shovel. Level 6. We got a few more levels, and then we're gonna throw that sucker on. Semiel, the poison of God. Now we got another Gravekeeper. Another guy who wants to take a shot at the title, if you ask me. I don't know if he's gonna be able to stand up to it. As I'm sitting here getting roasted by these damn vomiters. I like how these guys summon things that basically it just like is cannon fodder. They're like, hey, summon these so you get blocked. So what do you guys think about the changes to the potion system? I don't fully, I'm not fully committed, right? I'm not fully committed to all the changes to the potion system. I feel like we have quite a bit that needs to be talked about in regards to that. So, you know, they're changing, right? So you don't have to, I'm sitting here like leaving it open-ended. Like, obviously I need to talk about it. They're changing the potions to be less like piano-y, right? So like, just as an example, my little 2 down here, you know, you're like, you know, you're kind of like spamming them like a piano key. Well, they're making it so it's unlimited charges or whatever, but it has a certain timeout, and it refills when you kill things. And they're hoping to make it a little more efficient, so it's less piano-y. What's my guy doing? Look at my guy. What? What is happening? This stuff's wild, I tell you. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. What are we talking about, guys? Zemex, what is going on? What's going on, man? Or on? God, I'm all over the damn place. I mean, it might be a little hokey pokey, little mind whack. Beta is not out. This is alpha, my friend. Beta is coming sometime, hopefully, in the next thing. So, yeah, we'll see. Man, kind of digging the two-hander action here, but that's a big ooh. The spade isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. Is that a two-hander? It is. But we got shattering. But the battle axe. Guys, do we want more speed? Or do we want quickness? What are our thoughts? While my dude's running around doing this weird, like, half shuffle thing, what are we looking for, y'all? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So there's kind of how that operates. And then if we use the good old-fashioned shovel, I mean, here's kind of what we're looking at here. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah, we're just slicing through people. What's up? Putting them in the dirt. Let's go. All right, I need to find Silver Crown, the giant tree. It's pretty great. So the interesting thing that I have learned is the act that we're playing right now is not like the actual act. It was kind of a in-between style thing to demo the game, but not necessarily anything that's gonna make it into the final cut of the game. All right, let me go back to this heavy hitter so that way we can really kind of capitalize on our nice little whirlwind. So regular stuff. Okay. Yeah, PoE I feel like has so much stuff to it. So much stuff. Like I would definitely agree with that. It's very difficult to get. I get it from like a use case. Like you have people. It's one of those games that's like, you know, easy to learn, difficult to master type of situation. I understand that. Oh, sick of ghoul. But at the same time, it's like, why? But I don't know. It gives some sort of progression, allows you to really kind of fine-tune your builds and things. So I get that. I know it's a lot. I know. Are you jumping into the private beta for Chaos Bane? They announced a bunch of details on that today. Or not today. Well, maybe it's today. I can't remember. I forget what day of the week it is quite often. So there's that. Gear up. But I'm waiting. I'm pretty stoked for that. In fact, I know! Ian, I'm telling you, man. Like, that guy has, like, he's like a damn running back. Like, I think he clocked a new damn 40 because he, like, flies. Like, that dude is lights out on, like, everything. Every time I try to kill that guy, he's just like I'm fighting Sonic. It's ridiculous. Okay, what is going on, man? How is everything going? We're playing a little bit old Wolcen, little old school Wolcen, you know, trying to, every time. Trying to, you know, see how things are going. Wishing that it was closer to done, but, you know, here we are. Hold on. Let me get rid of some of these grays. A little inventory management here. Oop, nope. Don't want to drop that one. That guy gone. That dude gone. Nice. I think we're in a good spot here. We got a unique drop earlier, which we're getting closer to. Let's spend some points. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's get this thing fired up. Ian, let's see if it was a poison dagger, man. Let's see. So Johnny, it's funny you mentioned that. I was actually talking about that earlier. I feel like the reduction of potions is it's a good change, but I'm very torn because I feel like it's a good change, but it's being executed or gone about a little incorrectly. I really feel like we should be able to. I like having the ability to have different variations. I like the rage potions, the willpower potions, the, you know, poison, the frost. I like those type of things because it gives flavor to your build, and those are going away. I like the aspect of you kill things and it recharges it. Those things are nice, but I don't know. Maybe they'll add it down the road. I mean, I mean, here we are. We're still trying to get that stuff figured out. We're still even, I mean, we're not even that close to beta technically. So, yeah, I don't know, man. That's kind of, I'm torn on it. I need to get in there. I need to get in there and mess with it to see how well it works, because I feel like it's going to create a choppy type of atmosphere. But not that the piano key style effect doesn't. The piano key effect creates a horribly choppy atmosphere to the point where I'm like, oh my god, I'm sitting here spamming these, just like running all health potions at times. So what I should explain what I'm kind of doing here. So I'm going through and I grabbed some of these other expertises. So like swords, we need swords. We're picking up a lot of those nowadays. And we have hammers and war hammers. We have our axes. So now when we have all these weapons, we get our nice bonus plus a bonus to ferocity. I jumped out and grabbed plus attack speed, which is good. We need that. Now we're not going to do crossbows because that's not us. You know, it's just not us. It's not us. Daggers maybe down the road. We have one-handed weapons, stackable when dual wielding. Then we have heavy, so we'll probably go into both of those because that's kind of the system we're rolling with right now. And we got 1 point left, huh? Oh, and then I did combat stance. So when you use your battle art, which is your innate ability for taking this tree that's given to you as a legionary, then you will do something specific. So battle art defense repels everything around you. Battle art offense, you do a 360 helicopter style attack, and it attacks everything around you. So it's just going to be a pretty nice little nifty move there. Your dash generates rage on hits. What do we have beyond that? So it's always good to look beyond that. So dash angry, I guess. And what is this? I don't really care about dashing. Do you guys care about dashing damage? Because I don't really use it to do damage. 8 frontal cone attacks, that's good. Health gen, health globes, that's solid. So I think going down that path. Dash super, yes. Okay. Flash style. All right, we're in. Count it. Let's continue our journey through the tall grass here. I'm gonna whirlwind these guys to death. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Well, damn, night night. So here's a question. So for all you Wolcen fans, how do you guys feel about the Umbra rage system? How do you guys feel about that holistically, right? So if you were to kind of look at it from top down, here's the entire system. What are your guys' kind of thoughts around it? That's something that I'm thinking about. Alex, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, pretty much what everybody said. From launch, yeah. Beta, hopefully right around the corner. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping. Because it needs it. We can't go 2019 and this game is not in beta. We can't. We can't go 2019 and this game isn't, like, done. Yeah, Alex, I know, man. Believe me. It's one of those things. You're like, holy hell. How much time am I going to drop into this? I'm waiting for it. I realize I'm going, like, the wrong way. I need to go find the giant tree. The tree of Silvercrown. So, let's do that. Oh, yeah, I got to take a right. I see it. I see it. To Silvercrown we go. Alex, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. You know, support from you guys that really keeps me going. And you know, it's It's things like that that I really enjoy, and I love doing stuff like this and having content, making content. So as long as you guys are enjoying it, I'll enjoy it too. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna fireball these guys. So, you know, I'm kind of torn. Because beta is supposed to be bringing some pretty interesting things, right? We're supposed to finally get a look at the apocalyptic forms, which is obviously, you know, taking on a demon form of sorts, depending on what we're working with, what kind of spec we're using. That's going to be interesting. And I want to see what we got there. But I don't want them to spend a lot of time trying to overcomplicate the game either. So I'm kind of stuck. Ooh, lightning strike. There we go. Lightning hands. Yeah, Umbra Rage. Okay, so the Umbra Rage system is decent, right? It is new. Now, as I get higher in level, right, it becomes a little easier. Early on, it can be a little overbearing at times, balancing and things like that, especially with what you're kind of given. So, I think it's a pretty solid start. What does everybody else think? What's happening? Why are things not attacking? There we go. Ooh, Whirlwind's kind of doing its own thing. So there's that 360-degree thing here. Blow them away. And they get close. Come on, shambling zombies, get close. Okay, that didn't do anything. They need to be closer, apparently. Here, I'll try this one. Damn it, I killed him. Okay, I'll try this one. I didn't do anything. There was no damage. What? Okay. Nasty dude, what's going on, man? How are we doing? How are things going? I haven't talked to you in a long time. How are things? Do you still play Wolcen? Jeff, you're right. That is a really good call out as well. It really kind of stops you from just spamming that one ability and getting to Diablo E or Path of Exile E with it. You know, you kind of have to balance the resources, balance the pendulum per se, in order to be effective. And it creates some interesting synergies too, right? Like this. I mean, going from a just launching fireballs, right, to having a bunch of Umbra and Rage that you can then use for melee attacks. So it really, I mean, it's like a really cool thing for like battle mages. Such a cool system. There's this damn. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to catch Usain Bolt. You know what I mean? And this guy. Nasty has not been updated yet. This is the older, I guess updated, not updated, but version. God, that's the word. That's the word we were looking for, guys. Version. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. BF5. You know, so Battlefield 5. I was playing a lot of that. What are your thoughts about it? I still think, personally, Battlefield 3 was probably my favorite. Because, I mean, maybe at the same time, I mean, 1,000 tickets, Metro Conquest, that's hard to beat. That's hard to beat. So, Imbrus, what's up, man? Dude, Wolcen is right. That's it. We're back. We're back in it. So strap in. Let's go. Look at these damn zombies just standing around. Like, look at these guys. I mean, what do they do all day? They just kind of hang out, just look at each other, and I mean, that's it. Just evolve into burning zombies or poison zombies or something like that. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a cool life. That's a cool lifestyle. Look, Johnny. We will not give up on it. Okay, we're gonna see this one through. We're gonna go to counseling. We're gonna figure it out. I don't care if it's, you know, 3 nights at your house, 3 nights at my house, alternating Sundays. We are gonna figure Wolcen out. That's just the way it is. We're gonna get it done. See, I liked the catalyst as well. Like, it gave a big thing, Jeff, to be able to like one-handed cast combine with, you know, pistols and shit like that, and it made it a little more unique. That was something I felt like this particular version of Wolcen was missing, is if you want to do any magic, you had to really go all in on a two-hander, and it just, it ruined me. It ruined me. Sith Hulk. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think Emperor Palpatine and that whole like thing would have lost if he was, I mean, if he was Emperor Hulk. I mean, imagine Hulk-sized lightning beams. Well, I mean, I guess you have Thanos. I mean, he's kind of like that, except, you know, he does his thing with like other stuff. So I don't know. I do, Alex. I really do. You know, and that's the thing is, this game has such. I mean, first off, like, I'm not a big graphics guy. But, I mean, look at this. Like, it's such a good thing. It's such a good whatever. It's well put together. The particle effects like that. I mean, look at this. That's so cool. So I think it will give those things a run for its money. It's just, and I don't think Diablo 3 is going to be its competitor. Ugh, sorry to say that, Diablo. But it's not what it used to be. But I do think its competitors are going to be Path of Exile and Grim Dawn. Those are going to be the competitors, especially with beta coming out relatively, I'll say relatively soon. And you have Grim Dawn's Forgotten Gods expansion dropping here in like 2 weeks. That's going to be tough to pry out of people's hands. Let me tell you. Could they do it? They could, but we just need to get a little grease on the old wheels, boys. A little grease on the old wheels. Speed this thing up, you know? Shake a leg. But yeah, Grasshopper. Ooh, when will the game... That, my friend, is the $5 million question. When will the game be released? And... I truly don't know. Just because we're kind of in a position right now where we don't really know where they are truly in development. We know that they're planning on putting something out relatively soon from a beta perspective, but we really don't know how much they have left to do. And at the rate they're changing a lot of things, we might be in for the long haul when it comes to that, unfortunately. I'm going to go all ferocity on that particular one there. All ferocity. Back to the old Wheel of Fortune. What do you got for me, Pat? Well, we got Warden. Not too crazy about Warden. Let's see, what else? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I gotta go back and rotate the rings. So we will hang on to them points. When you're lightning few people close to instant skill without unbalanced. Okay. Justin, oh man. Right now, man, we are worried about it just dropping to PC. Let me tell you. They don't even need to like be worried about consoles at this point. Now, Grim Dawn Grim Dawn, though, they have confirmed on their forum that they are working on a console drop for Grim Dawn. So here's to hoping that's sometime soon, because I have some friends that would really like to play it on Xbox. You know, due to some medical conditions, they can't play on PC. So, you know, kind of opening it up to anybody and everybody would be just perfect. That would just be apex, man. Pinnacle. The pinnacle. Good, man. I'm glad it's piss poor. Let's see. What's about the Warhammer ARPG games coming out? So, Grasshopper, my thoughts on Warhammer Chaos Bane. They're gonna need to tread carefully. They're really gonna need to hit it. And I had a video based on that too, kind of talking about what they're going to need to do, right? They're going to need to respect the story, deliver a high quality type of content that really drives the gameplay. Now, we know that they will not sacrifice the story. We've seen that multiple times. They're very kind of closely tied to the lore, but they need to deliver it in an aspect that it's going to be presentable. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be boring. Then on top of that, they're going to need to avoid microtransactions. They're going to need to make sure skills are well done. They're not just 4 skills with a bunch of modifiers. And from an itemization standpoint, they're going to need to make sure appearance looks good. It's going to need to be interesting gear, not just solid stat upgrades. They're going to have unique effects and things of that nature. So there's quite a few things that go into it. We don't know a whole lot. The private beta hopefully will give us a lot more, but right now we're just kind of sitting and waiting, unfortunately. That's it. Okay, guys. So let's bounce back to old Amaranth here, and then we can rotate those nice little rings. All right, let's see. Here we go. Don't know why I ran over to that guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and rotate these. So we have Maleficent, which really doesn't work for us. We have Gladiator. I mean, I would do straight up Gladiator, to be honest with you. Then we have, I believe this one is Trickster. Yeah, that's more like about snares, ranged weapons, things like that. This one is Elementalist. And back to Warden. So I think Glad will probably be where we want to spend a lot of our time here, guys. Dropping in a little Glad stuff. So, Grass, man, let me tell you. From a story perspective, I have no clue about what Last Epoch is trying to deliver. We know they're time traveling. We know we have things like uprising and resistances against gods, against torment. The Void showed up. We don't really know why they showed up. We're trying to go back in time to the point where the Void arrived and stop them. But we truly don't really know everything that there is from a story perspective of what they're trying to convey, other than there's time travel, we need to stop a big bad, and because of that, we're going to have to interact with some gods and interact with various factions amongst the world in the different timelines. Plus 3% to all direct damage done. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead, let's do that. Then we got breathing control, Stam Gen, which is good, which gives us some attack speed and dual wield. Pretty decent. Each critical hit done with your sword or broadsword may temporarily increase your attack speed. Hell yeah. Let's go, guys. So we'll do that. And then what else? We got axes. Each critical hit done with axe may inflict bleeding, which is great. So if we do both those, that'll put us up to bolt cutter for a little bit of protection shattering. We got butchery for crit chance against bleeding enemies, which will really help with this axe one. And then we got our deep wounds, which is great. We want bleed. Bleed's gonna really help us out here. So Oof. Now overkills. It's nice. Crit damage to all weapons. Do that. Medium type. Chainmail. Ooh, plus 10% duration to the bleeding stacks you inflict, and then rend damage. A little barbed wire action. A little barbed wire action. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go this one, this one. Now, grappling hook is fantastic because what that's going to do is actually, if we can go, where is this one? No, wait, where is it at? We have one around here. There. Hunting net. If we can go through this, we can get this, we can pull everybody in, we can just whirlwind them to death. So I'm thinking we can do that. Plus, this right here is going to absolutely help with those damn vomiters that keep running away from me and making my life a living hell. So we're going to do that. So industrialists, you're absolutely right. A lot of these do feel and read super weird. A lot of them aren't fully implemented. They're not like completely fleshed out and done. And it's an alpha. It's pre-alpha, I think, is what this build is, if I remember correctly. So there's a lot of stuff that kind of goes into it. But yes. And the passives are kind of lackluster, but they're reworking that to make them a little heavier hitting, a little more pizzazz to them. Ian, they have not. So no updates. So it looks like industrialists beat me to the punch. All right, what are we looking for? Destroy enough tombs to lure a gravedigger. Okay, so we're back to the old tomb destruction. Good stuff. So, all right, well there he is. That was fast. Oh God, we got two of them? Okay. Well, let's try not to die. I'm stuck! Oh God, I'm stuck! Oh shit. I'm all stuck. Alright, there we go, there we go. Throw people back. Throwing them back. Oh God, I'm stunned. Super stunned. Hell. Oh, he has a burning aura. That's cool. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can just nuke this guy down, or at least do enough damage to him to let him know, right? Make him think twice about coming up on me. Oh shit! Damn it! Did not maintain my health. Did not maintain my health. Damn. All right, back at it. Oh, look. Well, I really appreciate them, you know, not refilling his health and letting me, Oh my God. Oh my God. This guy's kicking my ass. Why? Alright, I was gonna hit this dude with a few fireballs, and we're just gonna be done with that. We are done messing with all of that nonsense. Whew. Good Lord. Okay. So, we went and got the damn gravedigger's heart after I died a bunch of times. Good Lord. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's just the way things go. Alright, did I get anything out of that that's like worth a damn? I got this cool apprentice guard brace that doesn't really do too much for me. I got engineer staff of fire. No thanks. Got this sword thing. That's cool. yeah, not really too much. Really too much there. Are these unlocked? No, not yet. Not quite yet, but we did get Tremor. We got Tremor, guys. We can stun a little bit. We can let people, can let them know. I think I'm gonna get rid of that instead of Seismic Rift. And, oh, wait. Ooh, those are close. Dangerously close. Dangerously close. Alright, where do we need to go? So that's just dropping that off. But what we're going to do is we're going to multitask, because multitasking is important, guys. Multitasking is an important part of life. You got to understand this. Go and stun that dude. Put him in the dirt. Alright, cool. Once we level up again, we're gonna go for them bleeds. That way we can really kind of throw some extra damage on these guys. Not yet, man. Not quite yet, Grasshopper. Oh god, running the wrong way. Alright, so we'll see what we got. Oh, we got some little spiders in here. That's cool. What's up, guys? How we doing? How are we doing today? I'm gonna rotate my damn camera. So like I said, for some of the folks that saw earlier, the camera rotation thing, gone. Don't even consider it. It's dead. They're getting rid of that for the beta, so yeah, just one of those things. And I think that's going to help, honestly. They're going to be able to develop the game a lot faster if they don't have to focus on making it look great from 19 different angles. So Grass, man, my upload speed, I think it's around like 80 right now. To be honest with you, I'm gonna try not to die here. Grab this little thing. What's up, dudes? Yeah, damn. Also, these things are level 9, too. Kinda messing with some some real toughies here. What do we get? Smith's hammer. Alright. Probably need to switch a few things around here. So Grasshopper, it's probably my configuration in my Steam OS too, or my OBS Streamlabs. So that is also something. So keep that in mind. Plus, I'm pretty new to streaming, so there's that. Still dialing everything in, trying to figure everything out. Okay, so we got a nice little Smith's hammer here, pretty great. Nice little frost damage comes with that. We're jacking with some Pythos, so we'll mess with this guy. We'll mess with this guy. Yeah, I agree. It was, I mean, completely unnecessary industrialist. It's just one of those things where it's like it doesn't really add a whole lot to the game. You know, it's more just a selling point, I guess. Something new and different. I mean, that's kind of it. Go and grab that. Can't wait to fight the yellow ghoul that's probably at the end of this. Super excited. I wouldn't say it's new in an ARPG either, Grasshopper, but at the time is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, the 5 years ago when it came out, it was something different, a different perspective compared to what was out at the time in the market. Grasshopper was commenting about the quality of the stream. I'm still fine-tuning my bitrate for quite a few things, so there's that. I'm surprised I haven't found any chests yet, to be honest with you. I mean, shoot, there's usually at least like 1 or 2 around here somewhere, like tucked away in these nooks and crannies. You feel me? A couple weeks ago when I was playing this, I fell through like the webbing, like the web floor stuff. Oh my god. I'd end up deleting that character and restarting. It was horrible. It's horrific. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that one's dead to me. Fun times. So, we got a pretty exciting, like, next couple months here, guys, to be honest with you. Yeah, no shit, alpha, pre-alpha. I mean, we got some big games coming out, entering beta, everything like that. You know, like I was talking about earlier, I really wish I would have gotten to jump into, fire protection, naturally, that's good. I really wish I would have got to jump into Torchlight Frontiers tonight. I think that would have been really cool to go through and kind of talk to you guys about that. But unfortunately, you know, issues with the installer, so I'm kind of just in the old wait and see mode. But I mean, we'll get it figured out. Hopefully this weekend we'll be able to jump in and see the game, look at the forts, look at all the sorts of crazy stuff. And they're not wiping after this either, right? So they're not doing a character wipe. The server's gonna be up 24/7, and they're gonna be continuous. So after this most previous one, that's it. This is it. It's gonna be alpha till launch, I guess, unless something else comes up. But I'm pretty stoked for it. Sure. So, yeah, since NDA is lifted, that's a really good point, Zemex. I can talk about that. So, I got invited to the first alpha, and I've been playing the game quite a bit during that kind of whole time. And the game itself was decent, but there was a hell of a lot of just nonsense that kind of went into the game originally. I was pretty excited because, you know, if you guys have been following it, there's like different biomes and all this other stuff, and I can't move and I'm gonna die. And there's all these biomes and things like that you could go to and you get gear. So we had access to one biome, and then we had access to one kind of like dungeon boss, a couple sets of gear, and we could play the Dusk Mage as well as the Forge, so like the dude that had the, he's basically, you know, whatever, he's a little machine that walks around. So that was cool. But the issue that I ran into is the itemization was not good. It wasn't well done. Oh, finally, pants. It wasn't well done. It actually was a problem. So when you went and you gathered stuff and you got things, it took forever to build up enough, essentially, stats, level up, things like that, to equip things. You had your relic weapon, which was cool, but it was kind of an extra thing. It didn't really seem overly necessary during the time. And it was almost like a super, in a way you kind of think about it. Now, the Dusk Mage had this like fire weapon that you could use, and it would inflict decent amount of damage. But the game itself was, one, it was overly simple. It was very easy. It wasn't difficult, and I'm gonna chalk this particular portion up to alpha, but there wasn't a lot of here's what you need to do. There wasn't a lot of guidance. All it said was reach level 5 or reach item level 5, and okay, well, I just kind of put it together to, I guess I'm just gonna go kill shit until I get gear, and then once I get gear, I'll be at that point. So like I said, I'm gonna chalk that up to alpha because I think it's gotten better. But The boss fight was pretty straightforward. I really liked the open-ended dungeons. So you just kind of walked in and it paired you up with other people, things like that. And you could go and you could kill the boss. The boss dropped some pretty decent, kind of interesting loot. And I mean, that's about it. I agree with kind of everything they talked about, that the itemization was jacked. I didn't feel any stronger when I put stuff on. I actually felt weaker because it kind of scaled up, because it noticed, hey, you put stuff on, but you're not doing any more or extra damage. And they changed it so your biome gear actually has a longer lasting effect. And I mean that by, like, you have two different types of experience, right? You have your XP bar where your character's leveling up, but then you also have your bar in your biome or your frontier or whatever that levels up your actual character. So it's pretty cool though. When they changed it, they did all those fun things, and I'm pretty excited. I think there's gonna be some pretty legit. It's gonna be a pretty legit game, especially play with your friends. Rob, let me tell you, man, Anthem does in fact rock. I am waiting for I'm waiting for some more content, man. I'm waiting for that first Cataclysm. That's what I'm excited for. So let's see. Console scrub. Oh god. So besides ARPG, any other interests? So yeah, Grasshopper, I pretty much play everything except for sports games and racing games. So Halo, Division, not too much Call of Duty. Not big into battle royales at the moment either. I play your traditional kind of RPGs, your Americanized RPGs, JRPGs. I mean, you name it, I play it. I just have a particular kind of fondness when it comes to action RPGs, looters, things like that. So I will be getting Division 2. I will be doing some streams of that. So super stoked. So Zimex, I actually didn't get to mess with the fort system in the two alphas that I got to play. The first one didn't have it, and the second one I just didn't really have time. So if it was implemented, I didn't get to mess with it. Now, I think it's a cool thing, but I'm curious to see how it's going to be in the long run. Is it going to take a lot of time? Is it going to be a big investment? Are we going to need to, set up some extra kind of... Are there going to be extra systems that are going to go into it that are going to try to make it more meaningful? There's a lot of things kind of going into it that I'm curious on how they're going to execute, to be kind of wholehearted with you. So, yeah, Grasshopper, Sinking City looks great. Biomutant, Sekiro, not so much. I'm not actually too big into Sekiro. I've looked at it and I'm just not, I don't know. For me personally, it's just not really there. Pretty decent. I'm going to equip that. For me, but yeah, so Outer Worlds looks fantastic. I'm so stoked for Outer Worlds. Borderlands 3, whenever the hell it gets here, I'm excited for that one. Biomutant, yes. I saw some gameplay on that, and I'm just excited because that game just looks like just pure fun. It's something different, and I think it's gonna really just bring something to the table that not necessarily you haven't seen before, but something that is going to be unique in this particular age. Let's put it that way. Cyberpunk looks good. Nasty Dude, I do not know what Hightail is. I do not know what Hightail is, but I would love to learn what Hightail is. Axe or battle axe? Man. We're gonna do that. There's a little bit of toughness hidden back in there. Yeah, Borderlands 3 better rock. Pit People. So, Pit People is on my list. It's added to my list, and I haven't got to play it yet, but just watching the trailer on Pit People, I was pumped. Like, I saw it and I was laughing. I thought it was great. I need to actually jump in and play it. But yeah, what are your thoughts on it? Let's put it that way, Grass. World War Z looks good. Absolutely, I would agree. Rage 2. I'd agree with you 1,000,000% on that. Sir, can you please get off me? Thank you. Look at this guy. I feel like Whirlwind is not like not hitting as hard as it should or striking accurately. Okay, let's... Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna leave that as is. I think I'm struggling a little bit with there, so I'm gonna throw that on. I'm pumped to get to level 10 so I can throw that thing on. Psychonauts 2, not really. Didn't care too much for the first one. Wasn't a big fan. Atomic Heart, yes, super pumped for that. I think it has a unique feel. Plus, I really like the atmosphere that it takes. Kind of that little spooky stuff. Lost Ark Online, already played it. Jumped into the Korean version. I really like it, but couldn't deal with the localization issues that it had. And we'll be jumping into it once it comes westward. Oh, Ian, let me tell you about Atomic Heart. Sorry. Yeah, so Atomic Heart is this, like, now, purely my opinion, it has this, like, Fallout type feel, takes place kind of same time period, this sort of post-apocalyptic type thing. Grass might be able to explain the atmosphere a little bit more, but it kind of has this, like, creepy sort of vibe to it from what I've seen. I really like the crafting built into it, the itemization built into it. The combat's super good. It's kind of a first-person perspective. BioShock, I guess, is what I would really kind of compare it to, in my opinion. Kind of a BioShock style of experience. There you go, yeah. Exactly what Grasshopper said. I sure hope not, because Atomic Heart looks fantastic. If it's a scam, I'm done. I'm just gonna hang it up. I'm done with it. Outward, yes. I created a video a couple months ago about Outward, kind of going over detailing it. Super pumped about that one. I think it's gonna be decent. I think they're trying a lot in it. I think they need to be careful, but I do think it's going to be cool. Just from an exploration standpoint, and then also from a standpoint of, I really like you have to prepare for your journey. You have to cast, sigils if you want to cast fire. You have to do something. There's preparation. It's not just, I'm going to cast all of these spells now, and that's it, one and done. So pretty stoked about that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. Not that. No, sir. There we go. These Pythus Watchers. Look at these things. What the hell even are these? Like, little dudes just floating around? Hell no. I'm blowing them out of the sky. Hitting them with my flat cannon. Louise, what is going on? How are we doing? Whirlwind is driving me nuts right now. Like, the hit registration is just killer. Project TL. Wasn't a big Lineage fan. Haven't really kept up too much with it, but pretty stoked. I mean, if it's a decent game and lives up to all the hype that it is generating, then I will check it out. But up until this point, kind of not too high up on my list. Oh, check that out. That's cool. Welcome to pre-alpha. Welcome to pre-alpha. Here we go. Bunch of black boxes. Exciting times. Dragon Age. So, what are your thoughts? I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on Dragon Age? I mean, do you think it's been too long? Is it going to suffer the Mass Effect Andromeda style fate? What are your guys' thoughts? I'm kind of torn on it, to be honest with you. I mean, I love me some Dragon Age, but it's kind of where I'm at. Yeah. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Not really. Not too high up on my list on that one. It looks cool. It looks like something, yeah, I will look into at some point in time. But for now, probably not. I'll probably just keep that one on the back burner, to be honest with you. Yeah, Talak, I mean, I didn't really care too much for Inquisition, to be honest. I liked the first Dragon Age, if I had to pick one out of all of them, the most. And I'm not necessarily sure why. I'm not really sure what, like, hey, this, you know, this pulled me that direction. I just not really sure entirely with you. But I did enjoy that one the most out of all of them. Okay. So we're just gonna do this. Good old fashioned here. Fallout Miami. Yeah, I mean, it'll be up there. I won't get it at launch, but I never get a Fallout game at launch because I've been burned too many times. But eventually. Now, here's the question, right? Fallout Miami. Yeah, but at the same time, is it developed by the Fallout 76 crowd? Because ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be something that, you know, I don't know. Hades is good. I really liked Hades. Hades was fun. I played through that one pretty heavily. The only issue I have with that one is just the repetition on it. I think it'll get better as time goes on, but I think as it stands right now, it's not necessarily something that I would write home about. Now, it is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, you know, knocking it, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I'll fire it up. I'll play it a little bit, you know. I'll see what it's about, and then log off, and then log on X amount of years later, once it's updated and all that fun stuff. It's a game-sized mod, huh? Interesting. I thought it was a standalone. Got 100 runs in Hades, god dang. Yeah, very true. Very true. But at the same time, roguelites aren't exactly my cup of tea. However, you know what? I fire them up from time to time. It's kind of like Dark Souls. You know, I'm not a huge, giant Dark Souls fan, but you know, it's still fun to mess with and see what's what. You know, get in there. You gotta try new things every now and then. That's just kind of the way it goes. Really, I didn't know that, Grass. Which one stinks of a crash gab, nasty dude? Which one do we need to ban? Which one is it, huh? All right, we'll head this way. Little scenic route going through the ruins, regular stuff. What's up, Pythus? Right. Probably. Oh, Fallout Miami. You know, now you mention it, Grass, I think you're right. Because I think when I'm sitting here thinking about it, I watched the trailer for it, and I was looking up information on it, and I don't remember seeing like any sort of Bethesda thing on it. But I think it's unofficial, but it's endorsed, right? Like it's one of those things where they're like, yeah, go ahead and do it. You have our blessing. You know, I'm curious how Torchlight's going to bring in cash, too. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I mean, what's gonna happen, right? Is it going to be one of those things where, you know, I guess the Guild Wars 2 style system, where you have actual, like, box things or expansions you buy to play? Or is it going to be the situation where they're going to have cosmetic microtransactions, which I don't foresee them doing. I honestly foresee them doing box copies, just like Guild Wars 2. But I'm not 100% sure on their marketing strategy or their, you know, whatever right now, their monetization strategy. But I mean, Guild Wars 2 is having trouble, right? I mean, they're laying off a bunch of staff, and they have been laying off a bunch of staff, so something's not working. But did you guys see that the Guild Wars original, Guild Wars 1 support site was brought back online, and ArenaNet was talking about how they are going to be supporting that game in the long term? Yeah. So I am stoked. I really, like, so much hope they bring back Guild Wars 1. It's such a good game. Not bring it back, but start supporting it again and driving somewhat new content. I mean, obviously I get it. It's not going to be, like, anything crazy, but... Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I was worried that it was going to be, like, a lot of devs and things like that, so I'm trying to figure that all out. I need to read some more on it. See what we're working with. Sick. Look at these guys. You may be playing WoW Classic coming summertime. Yeah, you're right. I mean, they kind of are resetting their community staff from a pretty high standpoint. I mean, you're not wrong. Let's see. Yeah, we'll equip that. That sounds great. We want to equip that. Throw that on. Don't anything else. Solid. We're looking for an unspooled Pythos egg. Dying Light 2 looks super good. Yeah, I would say so, Louise. There was an issue with the political side of Guild Wars 2, unfortunately. Industrialist, see you later, man. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you in Discord here in a bit, bub. Have fun at work. This damn Pythos. Of course, it's all the way at the end. They don't want to organize it up front. Help me out. Cool, we can equip our unique now, guys. Check this thing out. Boom. Rocking it. We got this Morgenstern thing. It's Warhammer. This Warhammer deal. So Dying Light 2 looks good. That was one of my big games from E3 last year that I was really surprised to see, and I was glad, frankly, to see. Because the first one was super good. I enjoyed it. It's kind of a, I'm not going to say a sleeper hit, but it didn't really have, I didn't really have the highest of hopes for that game, and it turned out to be super decent. Grab these. Division 2 as well, but also I need to fire up Metro Exodus and get up into that, because I heard that one is just fantastic. And that's exactly my speed. Louise, I am pumped for Warhammer Chaos Bane. You know, it's one of those games that I think it's gonna do well if they can execute on it properly. If they don't execute on it properly, it's gonna have a absolutely terrible time. And I think as they kind of progress through it, they need to be very careful about the different things that they're implementing in the game. You know, they need to come out and they need to talk about microtransactions, whether or not they're going to be fully in the game. They kind of skirted around that answer last time. And they also need to debut a little bit more, I would say, higher level type stuff. From a, here's what you get, here's what you're going to look forward to. I don't really care too much about the early game, you know, that's great. I mean, I'll power through that and that'll be fine. But I want to see more in-game, things that I'm going to work towards. Darkest Dungeon 2, not necessarily. I didn't really care too much for the first one. Hollow Knight, yes, love me some Hollow Knight. Really, Metro's gunplay wasn't that great? Grass? I liked Stalker. Shadow Chernobyl, fantastic game. Used to play that all of the time. So good. So, it's funny, I actually was thinking about firing that back up because I haven't played it in such a long time. I was really stoked to see it again. And I was kind of wondering why they haven't done another one. So, I need to look into that. Okay. Well, we're just going to go ahead and just end that party real quick. Done. Done. Yeah, I know, Grass. I know, I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't do it. I tried. But there's a couple of games that are big right now that I just couldn't do. Slay the Spire, I couldn't do that one. Just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Then, what else? I'm not a big fan, like I said, Battle Royales. Those really aren't my speed. What else would really, like, appall you guys, probably? What else do I hate? Oh, cool. Look. These guys. Please don't do that. Please just let me teleport. You guys could have lived if you just let me teleport. Just get away. What'd you say? First game I liked, yeah. Yeah, the good old permadeath games. They'll make men out of all of us. All right, sick. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. We'll throw some stuff in here. Throw some toughness on because we definitely need that. Let's throw our points over here. We're almost to that point where we can start doing that. There we go. That one's going to be good. You can block attacks with any kind of melee weapons, not necessarily shields. Yes, yes, yes. We need that. Darksiders, I liked. I liked Darksiders. I liked the first one more than the other two, but Darksiders was all right. Monster Hunter World was good, not great, but good. That was pretty decent, but I don't really play it too much anymore. I don't know why. Overlord. Yeah, Overlord was good. I really liked Overlord. Yeah, that was a lot. I want a new Dungeon Siege, too. But yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to be wrapping up this stream. I am starving. I need to get some food. But as always, guys, thank you very much for stopping by. The conversation was fantastic. Getting to talk to you guys and learn more about the things you guys enjoy, which most of the time is things that I hate, I guess. So there's that. But if you guys liked the stream and everything, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, that type of stuff. And I typically come on and I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 6 Central Standard Time. So come back on Thursday. Hopefully we'll have Torchlight Frontiers up and we can jump into that game. But appreciate you guys. It was fun to jump back into Wolcen and play a little bit of that and work towards our fiery paladin of holy smite and vengeance type of build. But that's it. I'm wrapping this one up. And so yeah, looking forward to it. Once again, guys, thank you very much. See ya.